Hello everyone, welcome to our inorganic lecture session. So our today's point is again Russell Sounder terms or RS term. So in this case samarium 3 plus ion is there. So the electronic configuration of samarium 3 plus ion is up to xenon. It is after xenon it is 6s2 4f6, but when it is in Sm3 plus or that samarium ion is Sm3 plus, the electronic configuration is 6s0 and 4f5. Now draw the orbital. There is a 4f5 orbital and there are 5 electrons in 4f5 orbital. Now draw the orbital that 4f5. So orbital number are plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, 0, minus 1, 2 and 3. So here it is orbital and there are 4f5, 5 electrons are present in that f orbital. So put that electron into plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, 0 and minus 1 shell. Then what is ml value? ml is equal to plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, 0 and minus 1. So total ml is equal to 5. So SPDFGHI is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So terms are SPDFGHI. So ml is equal to 5. That is why term is H. Okay. Now ms is equal to, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 unpaired electrons are there. So ms is equal to plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2 and last one is a plus 1 by 2. So ms is equal to 5 by 2. Now spin multiplicity, the formula which is used to calculate spin multiplicity is 2s plus 1. So 2s plus 1, put that value in 2s plus 1, s is equal to 5 by 2. So 2 into 5 by 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. So spin multiplicity is equal to 6. Now go for J, that is special quantum number or J. J is equal to L plus S to L minus S. If orbital is less than half filled, then J must be L minus S, and if orbital is more than half filled, then J is L plus S. But in this case, this is F orbital, that orbital is less than half filled because the capacity of orbital to carry 7 electrons in each shell, but in this orbital there are only 5 electrons. That's why that orbital is less than half filled, and we can use J value as L minus S. Now L plus S to L minus S. So L plus S, L is equal to 5, as we have already seen that L is equal to 5 according to SPDFGHI. L is equal to 5. So term is H and S is equal to 5 by 2. Now put that value into L plus S and L minus S. 5 plus 5 by 2 or 5 minus 5 by 2. So 5 plus 5 by 2 is equal to 15 by 2, or 5 minus 5 by 2 is 5 by 2. So J value, we can take the J value 5 by 2 because our orbital is less than half filled. That's why J value is equal to 5 by 2. Now here it is formula to calculate RS term, that is spin multiplicity, that is 2s plus 1, and L is orbital coupling and J is a special type of coupling, that is spin orbital type of coupling. So put that value into that formula, fill that values into that formula. 2s plus 1 is, as we already have calculated, 2s plus 1 is equal to 6. So put that value instead of 2s plus 1. So 2s plus 1 is equal to 6. L is equal to SPDFGHI. If L is equal to 5, then term is H. Now L is equal to H, put that H or H term instead of L, and J value is L minus S because orbital is less than half filled. That's why J is equal to 5 by 2. Now here it is Russell Sounder term or RS term is 6 H and J is 5 by 2. Okay, so Russell Sounder term or RS term or ground state term is 6 H. Now next problem, that is neodymium 3 plus ion. Just take neodymium 3 plus ion. Okay. What is atomic number of neodymium or electronic configuration? The electronic configuration of neodymium is 6s2 4f5. But when neodymium is in +3 oxidation state, then electronic configuration is 6s0 and 4f3. So there are 3 electrons in f orbital. Now draw the orbital, that is 6s2, 6s0 and 4f3. Now here it is d orbital having 5 subshells, or 5 d orbitals are there, that is +3 +2 +1 0. Sorry, it is not d orbital, it's f orbital. Sorry, this one is f orbital because outermost electronic configuration is 6s0 and 4f3. That's why this is f orbital, and there are 3 electrons which are present in that f orbital. Now draw the f orbital. +3 +2 +1 0 -1 -2 and -3. This is f orbital having 7 shields. Okay. Now put that 3 electrons into that f orbital, like +3 +2 +1. Okay. Now what is ml value? ml is equal to +3. Now there are 3 electrons. First electron is in +3 shell, second is +2 shell, and last one is a +1 shell. That's why I put that value, or summation of that orbitals are +3 +2 and +1 is equal to 6. Now according to our terms, SPDFGHI terms, if value is 6, then ml value is 6, then term must be I. Now this is I term. Okay, so ml is equal to 6 and term is I. Now ms is equal to, there are 3 unpaired electron, like 1/2 +1/2 +1/2. So ms is equal to 3/2. Now what is spin-spin multiplicity? So spin-spin multiplicity, we can use this formula like 2s plus 1. So if s is equal to 3/2, put that value into that formula. So s is equal to 3/2. Now 2 into 3/2 plus 1 is equal to 4. So spin-spin multiplicity is 4 and term is ml is equal to 6, that's why term is I. Now go for J value. J is a special quantum number like spin orbital quantum number. When orbital is more than half filled, J value is L plus S, and when orbital is less than half filled, the spin value is L minus S. In our case, there are only 3 electrons and the capacity of that orbital to carry 7 electrons. That's why our orbital or F orbital is less than half filled. So we can use J value like L minus S. Now L is equal to 6 and S is equal to 3/2. Then put that value 6 and 3/2 into that formula, L plus S or L minus S. So L is equal to 6 and S is equal to 3/2. That's why 6 plus 3/2 or L minus S is equal to 6 minus 3/2. Now 6 plus 3/2 is equal to 15/2 or 6 minus 3/2 is equal to 9/2. But our F orbital contains only 3 electrons. That's why our orbital is less than half filled. So we can use L minus S as a J value or special quantum number, that is spin orbital quantum number or spin orbital type of coupling. So we can use 9/2, J is equal to 9/2. Okay. Now what is formula for Russell sounder term or ground state term? That is 2s plus 1 Lj. Now put that value into 2s plus 1. What is 2s plus 1? 2s plus 1 is a spin-spin coupling, and our spin-spin coupling is 2 into 3/2 plus 1 is equal to 4. That's why 2s plus 1 or spin-spin coupling is 4. Now it is quartet. L is equal to, that term is equal to, L is equal to 6, that is why term is equal to I. Now put that value instead of L, that is I, that is quartet I. Now J value, our orbital contains 3 electrons and the total capacity of that orbital to carry 7 electron. That's why orbital is less than half filled. So we can use L minus S formula for J value. Now L minus S is equal to 3 by 2. So Russell Sounder term is quartet I 3 by 2. Now here it is, Russell Sounder term is quartet I. Our ground state symbol is quartet I for neodymium 3 plus, and J value or spin orbital coupling is 9 by 2, or spin orbital quantum number is 9 by 2 for this neodymium 3 plus ion. Okay, so here it is Russell Sounder term or ground state term or ground state symbol for neodymium 3 plus. That ground state symbol is only spin coupling or orbital coupling. Okay, means it is only 2s plus 1l is equal to quartet I. So ground state term or Russell Sounder term is only quartet I, and special quantum number or J value is equal to 9 by 2 because our orbital is less than half filled. Okay, thank you.